Hi there. Today just going to tell you what I built in this week, and in past about 4 days. So the normal detection app like Whisper Flow. Okay, so what is our app doing is that um, you can speak before you press the hotkey, and this is the main problem from the Whisper Flow. So for example, now we're doing the Whisper Flow things like I say we're going to press this Fin key in here. Let's say 1, 2, 3. And then we can see here just immediately it wasn't really 1, 2, 3 here, but it's okay. We can try again. Let's 1, 2, 3. So you can see the one didn't come out because when I press the hotkey immediately when I speak, it just misses the earliest state what I say. And then if the 1, 2, 3 a bit faster, maybe you only got three only, or you got nothing. And so if today have an app, you press the hotkey before you speak. For example, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it will got your things out even before you even pressed it, and then it can continue doing that actually. So for example, we can say um, today I have a very important demo to show to my customer and investor. So it works. And if you today do that, we do the same thing. Today, I have a very important demo to show to my customer and investor. And you can see it didn't get that. Do you see that? So, you see, you only get the end demo here, and which is, you know, it lost completely the earlier state. And then why this is important is that very different from the whisper flow, the first thing. And then why this is very important because um, nobody do this. Yeah, like really nobody. Just every like detection anywhere app, nobody do this. But this is very important is that when you today I have some thoughts, and then we're still going to working on the a lot of things. For example, you have some anxiety, right? For example, now I'm showing this in here. If I don't showing in the this kind of typing bar, for example, I speak very long, like I speak 8 minutes, and then oh, holy shit, I didn't focus on the field, or maybe I didn't move into a right field. That's a future thing we're going to working on that. We can talk about that later. But we'll just show what the first idea here, just because your thoughts, right? Um, your thoughts is much faster, so you need to working with speed of your thought. So just you're not no longer like hey I can't speak, and then we press. Not you will change entirely the idea. Just speak it and then you press. So I just when I speak I just okay hey what 1, 2, 3, 4 and then press. And just because I'm speaking the story and okay I'm thinking okay I should do it. I should kind of this is a long talk or whatever. This is whatsoever. Then just okay going to detect and then this idea. No, maybe I don't think this is a good one. Okay, let's try again. Um, so it was very important to create less friction. You not need to waiting for the tool, and then the tool like Whisper Flow always bother me is that it's very slow. I need to waiting. My thoughts need to be waiting, and then that waiting, for example, 1 second and 0.5 second matter a lot. It matter a lot the flow, the speed, and how you're going to speak. Yeah. So today you allow to speak first, and then you press the hotkey. It change how you speak. Yeah. And we also can do some very interesting thing, like this. So you can literally speak, and then suddenly, the past become recorded. and this is something I find myself very just something I actually want to build. Yeah, and then the buffer range I'm not sure, maybe around 3 seconds. Yeah, that's the setting. So then we can make it longer or not shorter. But well, this is a demo. And then I think today you should able to use it on the GitHub. Maybe you can download it. And this is built based on the project we're going to mention a bit. Is on the GitHub. It's open source project called Voice Link. Voice Inc. Okay, I didn't even remember their name clear. Okay, it's just Voice Inc. So they only available on the macOS, but then another thing advantage they have, just they are light. They are very light. So they are much lighter than the WhisperFlow too. When I talk about light, the memory usage, like I remember it's 50% or maybe 60% less memory usage. So yeah, it's very great. And then I think something else still maybe will be like, hey, WhisperFlow is better. Yeah, and then by the way, we are using the 11 Lab API call API key, using the scribe. I'm not sure it's scribe 2. I think. And then what is good about it is the I'm not sure. Yeah, I think 11 Lab they're doing very well. They are STT model. So I hope you enjoy this demo. Yeah, we still have a lot to working on, and then I personally believe this will be the new way to detection. This is a new way, and then it have a little bit learning curve, because even you hands on with this, you're still going to have massive that kind of habit, right? Just going to okay, I can't speak before I press the hotkey. No, now you not need to do that. And we're also working on. Okay, now we can talk about more about the future. What future going to build is that the first thing is the shift key. So I think now you can see earlier we use the right option here, but actually right option in my personal I feel is pretty stupid, because you need to kind of like this, and then your kind of thumb's pretty bad, right? And maybe you moving here also kind of pretty bad. So and the WhisperFlow they're using the global key here, Think key. I think also pretty bad, because you need to moving from here to here is a pretty long range. The best one I think is the shift key. Yeah, shift key. The only thing we need to do is the hotkey logic a little bit complex here. Not very complex. Just some logic need to do. It also is some work need to do. But then in the future, people, just like that, we're going to build on that. That's next step. Yeah, then love to see, like, if you think this is great, we're going to build it. If you don't think it's cool, you think this is bullshit, you think this is kind of damn, this is not interesting, I'm going to use WhisperFlow anyways, then yeah, maybe we just like give up this project. We just not need to waste the time on this to build something that people don't want. So you tell me your idea. Yeah, tell me, do you like it? Do you feel like, hey, this is very good? I hope you will keep working on this. I want to see, not just a demo. Then yeah, I will just keep doing it. Yeah, and yeah, shift is the first thing. The next thing I'm going to working on, because I think it will be really nice, just much closer. Yeah, and then I also want to put it the right side, because in the in the macOS logic here, not macOS, I mean in the laptop logic, you're going to press the, you're going to your left hand was the kind of control here, right? And then your right hand is for the trackpad. So yeah, just sometimes you can using the cursor when you're detecting, maybe that a little bit annoying sometimes. Yeah, and then I think that was not I think, but I guess that's just why Control C Control V, because you can doing this in the same time also using your cursor or mouse. Yeah, so yeah, that's we were moving to the left. Yeah, so it's the left shift. And the second thing is we're going to let you to able like to see, like for example now I didn't have focus on any place, right? So if I speak, you can see it didn't paste on any place, and then maybe I just lost the speech a bit earlier. I do, so that's a problem. So I think we are able to like maybe doing some hotkey whatever to let it still appear in there when you need it. For example, maybe option click, option focus or whatever, like that. Also, it's the left in the left option, yeah. So and the maybe that one just like you can speak first. For example, you have an idea, you can just speak it first, and maybe you want to paste that on the ChatGPT and paste on any place, notes, paste it later. Yeah, that's very good. Just you not need to go into the app first. Not need to. I believe that would be the thing. Just you will speak first, whatever you are going to speak. Maybe your thoughts is much faster or whatever. So, I think this function will be the best way to do this is that in the same hotkey, same in the single shift hotkey here, and then yeah, you have some idea need to thinking about how to design, but yeah, maybe for example you don't focus on anything, or maybe when you focus on something, maybe that thing wasn't the things you want to typing or whatever. Yeah. But just for example, like when today you're watching a YouTube video and then you have a question, you can just start to speak. Yeah, and maybe you're speaking and then you just speak and then okay, finish speaking, and you actually want to ask that question to the ChatGPT or to other apps, then you do that. Paste on that app. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, that's a very interesting question, right? Yeah, maybe I will keep observing like how I'm using the detection app. I still find myself typing more. Yeah, like even I'm using this, even I'm doing this, I feel this is actually very cool. But yeah, the typing give me a slower feeling. Like I can really slow down to thinking and then to modify each one. And then sometimes because it was a long duration, or maybe sometimes the environment's pretty noisy. Yeah, a lot of things, right? And or maybe sometimes you're going to speak a lot of big words that are very hard to spell or whatever. Or maybe just you don't know how to spell that words, and then you know how to speak it. Then you want to use the detection, just help you to get that words out. In that case, yeah, you I don't know, you kind of going to love this app or not. Yeah, you can just speak it. For example, I'm typing, oh, I don't know how to spell blah blah blah, and then just blah blah blah, and then just hotkey, and then just come out. Yeah. So, yeah, I think still have a lot of working on. Yeah, and then we also want to hear what's your idea. Yeah, how do you think what's the better future of the detection? Yeah, I'm just thinking on that actually. Yeah, and then hope you have a good life, and we're going to see you maybe 3 days later. Yeah, we're going to tell even more about like what's next week I'm going to do, and then yeah, hopefully we just keep building, and then yeah, make the world low, keep the low, yeah, keep the world. But shit, I mean just let the world better, and then yeah, low entropy. Okay, see you.